Drake just dropped his newest diss track titled Family Matters, first being hinted by DJ Akademiks saying it's happening, as the track serves as an alleged finisher by Drake. Right before he dropped, Drake would even text Kai Cenat, "Stay on stream," which even led to 50 Cent reacting, "Drake just ended the beef with his new Family Matters track. I don't see a world where Kendrick Lamar has a response to this. Drake is up 2-0. But to understand the Family Matters lyrics and disses towards Kendrick Lamar, it is important to break down Kendrick's newest diss track titled 616 in LA. First it was Euphoria, now it is 616 in LA. Many rappers have reacted stating that Kendrick has gone a little too far in these lyrics, but to understand their reactions, we first need to break down the lyrics of the song, as even the title of 616 in LA is so unbelievable that it has 5 different meanings. The first being Tupac Shakur's birthday on the month of June on the 16th day, being 616. The second being Father's Day in Canada, which is also June 16th, once again being 616. The third being that it adds to Drake's timestamp catalog. Drake does a series where the songs include a timestamp following a message. Example being 3 a.m. on Glenwood, 5 a.m. in Toronto, 7 a.m. on Bridle Path, etc. The fourth being Drake's TV show that he produced premiered on June 16th, being none other than the TV show Euphoria that Kendrick Lamar made a song about already last time. With the last one being that it explains the cover art of the song 616 in LA. The cover art is a black glove. Nicole Brown Simpson was sadly put to rest on June 16th, with the black glove being a reference to the glove didn't fit situation inside of the courtroom with OJ. Now the title alone left 50 Cent reacting on Instagram saying, and I quote, "Oh wow, it's lit. Kendrick just went again. I did hear that Drake got something big waiting." Now Drake is gonna need to drop something soon, as the lyrics in 616 in LA is absolutely unbelievable. It starts with Kendrick Lamar revealing that Drake has a rat in his camp over at OVO. Kendrick raps a set of lyrics in the song starting with, "Have you ever thought that OVO is working for me? Everyone inside your team is whispering that you deserve it. Can't Tusi slide up out of this one? Your entourage is only to hustle you. 100 men that you got on salary. It's time that you look around on who's around you before you figure out that you're not alone. Ask what Mike would do." Now shortly after Kendrick Lamar released this track, his team would start sharing a video of 21 Savage. Drake and 21 Savage have become best friends over the last year, from having an album together, touring the world together, etc. In the video, 21 Savage says that Future is bigger than Drake in the hood, and that nobody is listening to Drake's music.
Niggas don't be listening to Drake like that. Well, if I wasn't a rapper, I don't feel like I still would listen to Drake for real. It's just I'm a rapper, so I understand the work he put in now, how hard he go.
Wait,
like when you ain't no rapper, all them statistics don't mean shit. A regular street don't give a about how many times you went #1, like how many white people listen to your. They don't even think that the farthest they think is the club. Who's selling this club out? That's who they think is the biggest. Like in Atlanta, it's a lot of who you really can't tell them Future ain't bigger than Drake.
I would say it's cap. Really?
Oh God, I used to think that Drake ain't really no big me.
As Kendrick Lamar is emphasizing that the people in Drake's camp might not be as loyal as he actually thinks. The next set of lyrics from Kendrick, he would rap the lyrics, "You are playing nerdy with Zach Bia in Twitter bots, but your reality can't hide behind Wi-Fi. Your little memes are losing steam. They figured you out." Zach Bia has a history of setting up Twitter bot farms for engagement for his music artists that he has signed. There's even allegedly an incident where he was exposed for buying Twitter bots for rapper Yeet in the past. Now this would leave Drake sharing his first reaction of many. It comes from a report of, "I'll see you soon. I'm energized by the elimination of Drake." This was actually a text message from Drake to DJ Akademiks. However, what left fans most surprised was when a close friend of Kendrick Lamar told DJ Akademiks why the beef even started. As reported, Akademiks reveals that Kendrick was supposed to be on First Person S with Drake and J. Cole, but he declined, and this is what started the beef.
I now have good authority to say that allegedly Drake hit up Kendrick, and First Person should have been a song with Drake, Cole, and Kendrick. Now, if you think about this entire timeline and beef with that in mind, makes sense. Drake hit up Kendrick to say, "Hey, we got to open for you. It's me and Cole. Come holla at me. Do the song." Kendrick doesn't do the song. Then he hears the song, and the song is a bunch of who's talking about me and you is a Spider-Man meme and blah, 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 blah. And he says, man, these who couldn't get a feature from me is now acting like they're number one and number two. Both of them.
Many rappers, such as Rick Ross, is very glad that many rappers in the industry are now dissing Drake. Rick Ross mentioned that his favorite diss so far is actually the title of Kendrick's first track titled Euphoria. The name Euphoria comes from a TV show that was produced by Drake. The TV show is based around high school students navigating their way throughout their first loves, friendships, etc. However, there's one character that gets into a relationship with a grown man. Kendrick Lamar is sneak dissing Drake here, as he is allegedly living out the role of the grown man in the TV show for having relations with somebody younger. This even left one rapper saying, the title alone of Kendrick's diss track is so spicy, if you know, you know. Well, now you guys all know. But it also left Rick Ross telling Drake to not even bother replying.
Let me give you this advice, because you ain't got nobody around you, or you ain't got no real Let me just put it like that. Ain't no real Stop. Don't respond. Don't respond. You ain't even peeped when the intro came on with the Teddy Pendergrass. That was that black vibe. Don't do it. Don't go write a 8-minute verse that I know, Yachty, I know you want to get that money. You ain't wrong. Keep buying them big houses, but
as the lyrics in the song Euphoria are connected to the lyrics in 616 in LA. Kendrick would start the song in Euphoria rapping the lyrics, ain't a 20v1, it's a 1v20 if I gotta deal with the guys that write with you. This is a very simple reference here, as it would be reported Kendrick flipped Drake's what is this a 20v1 line by saying that Kendrick himself is going against the 20 different writers who ghostwrite for Drake. Then the following line in the song, Kendrick raps the lyrics, yeah, Cole and Aubrey know that I'm a selfish guy. The crown is heavy. I pray that they're my real friends. If not, then I'm YNW Melly. As that was a jam-packed line, first mentioning YNW Melly, who is allegedly responsible for the passing of his two best friends, YNW Sack Chaser and YNW Juvie. Kendrick is saying that he's gonna turn into Melly on Drake and J. Cole if they aren't his real friends. This ended up getting a reaction from rapper YNW Melly himself, as it would be reported YNW Melly reacts to Kendrick Lamar's reference of him on Euphoria. The rapper tells TMZ that Kendrick Lamar is one of my favorite rappers, so I do feel honored. I'm a household name just for the wrong stuff. Then Kendrick saying that J. Cole and Aubrey know that I'm a selfish guy, the crown is heavy, is Kendrick referring to the big three of himself, Drake, and J. Cole, where Kendrick says that he has the crown over the other two. As Drake and J. Cole first released a song titled First Person S, where J. Cole disses Kendrick.
So what exactly did Drake and Cole say about Kendrick that was a sneak diss? On First Person, J. Cole has a bar where he says, everybody steppers, well F it, then everybody breakfast, and I'm about to clear up my plate. Steppers here is obviously a reference to Kendrick's most recent album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and clearing my plate likely means winning the competition for best rapper over Kendrick. And Drake in his first verse asks the question who the GOAT rapper is, and he uses a clever double entendre to say that only him and J. Cole are in the GOAT conversation, meaning Kendrick is not. J. Cole also probably has the most notable line in First Person where he says, love when they argue the hardest MC, is it K. Dot, is it Aubrey or me? We the big three like we started a league, but right now I feel like Muhammad Ali.
As the next bar that Kendrick Lamar would be responding to is actually Drake's diss on his song Push-Ups. A viral tweet would share, when Drake said drop and give me 50, he wasn't talking about push-ups. 50% of Kendrick's earnings go to Anthony Top Dog with the TDE label. Drake is literally telling Kendrick to drop music and then give him 50%. This is a lot larger of a deal than most people believe. In the opinions of about anyone in the industry, you are not a number one in the game if you still have to give 50% of your earnings to record deals. Drake is laughing and mocking Kendrick Lamar about the fact that a veteran in the industry is still signed to a rookie contract. Now, Kendrick Lamar wanted to make sure to reply to that one specific line, as in his song Euphoria, Kendrick raps the lyrics, let's speak on percentages, show me your splits, I'll make sure I double back with you, you were signed to a guy that is signed to a guy that was signed to that guy, as Kendrick Lamar Lamar is exposing Drake that his record deal might not be too different than Kendrick Lamar's. This would end up leaving Drake reacting with a like on his Instagram from a fan page that shared a photo with Drake with a caption saying, "That's it," as Kendrick Lamar wouldn't be done there either. He would then go on to diss Drake for the tailor-made freestyle that he released, disrespecting an all-time great of Tupac Shakur. Kendrick would go and rap the lyrics, "I'd rather do that than let a Canadian man make Tupac turn in his rest." Now, I did have to change a few of the words, but you should still understand the line. This is a response to Drake's tailor-made freestyle, where Drake would write out verses for an AI cloned voice of Tupac and Snoop Dogg. In those verses, Drake disses himself and then uses the AI voice to rap the lyrics for Snoop and Tupac. This came out as such a surprise that it would be even tweeted, "Snoop Dogg reacts to AI Snoop being used on Drake's second diss."
They did what? When? How? Are you sure? Why off? Everybody calling my phone, blew me up. What happened? What's going on?
As this, however, left a few fans feeling a little weird about the song. Some believe that it was disrespectful what Drake did by AI cloning Tupac, but it seems as if Drake did it for a specific reason.
It's also hypocritical for people to be saying that Drake using AI to sound like Tupac when rapping from his perspective is whack, because when Kendrick used AI to deepfake himself in the music video of The Heart Part 5 to look like he was rapping as Kobe or Nipsey Hussle, nobody criticized him and everyone just showered him with praise for that. This is also different than typical AI music, which is used to deceive fans into thinking it's a real verse from the artist, whereas Drake was rapping from someone else's perspective using the AI to sound like him, and rapping from someone else's perspective is something artists have been doing forever.